Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, I welcome you to my channel, Love No Limits. Welcome to my sacred space, my friends. Here is your daily pick a card reading. This reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So my friends, pause the video if need be to meditate on which pile is for you. Feel free to choose as many as you feel called to. If these readings end up resonating with you, let me know down in those comments below. If you don't feel like saying anything, that is completely fine. Dropping a little rose down there really does go a long way. Also, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, if you enjoy the content, and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. All three of these things help promote content in the future. So my friends, let's jump right into this pile selection. Reading from left to right, of course, this is going to be pile number 1. This is going to be pile number 2. And this is going to be pile number 3. As always, timestamps are located down below in that description box. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today, my friends. This reading is timeless, of course, and should be giving you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So pile number 1, this top card here is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's take a look at what you guys have. So you guys have the Medicine Mother with Honor Your Inner Knowing. So pile number 1, perhaps within the next 24 hours, you may find yourself in a position where you're heavily relying on your intuition. The word medicine is really sticking out to me as well. So pile number 1, perhaps you will be in a position within the next 24 hours where you may find yourself taking care of other people, okay, while still honoring yourself, your physical body, your intuition. But my friends, let's dive a little deeper here and see what your tarot cards want to say. So your first tarot card today is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. So this card represents leaving something behind, okay? Letting go of something most accurately, I should say. So pile number 1, within the next 24 hours, I definitely see you letting something go. The word sacrifice just came to my mind. So perhaps you will be sacrificing something, okay? This could be a physical material, right? This could be some form of a thought pattern or a mindset. Take it how it's resonating. But I definitely see you letting go of one thing, pile number 1, in order to receive something else. When we sacrifice something, right? The whole point of a sacrifice is that once delivered to spirit, you get something in return that's more sacred, right? So pile number 1, I definitely see within the next 24 hours, you honoring your inner knowing, right? You honoring your intuition, your physical body. And by doing so, you are finally ready to let something go. Again, this could be something physical, a mindset, okay, some form of a thought pattern, a perspective, whatever the case may be, take it how it's resonating. But your second tarot card today is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant to me represents a very traditional role here. So pile number 1, perhaps you are letting go of some traditional way to do something. The word unconventional just came to my mind. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, you are letting go of some tradition. Okay, this could be a tradition in your family, in your workplace. Okay, for some of you, perhaps you're just like, changing around your schedule, all right? Whatever was mundane before, whatever was tradition, okay, I feel like that is what you're letting go within the next 24 hours. And pile number 1, I definitely see you exploring some unconventional ways of how to do something, accomplish something. For some of you, perhaps you are learning how to be entrepreneurs here, okay? Take it how it's resonating. But I definitely see, okay, someone having some sort of inner calling here. And as a result, they are finding the courage to let something go. Something very traditional, something that they've done, okay, I'm hearing from spirit, something they've done for most of their life, okay, something that the family does, a tradition within the family. Take it how it's resonating, pile number one. But let's dive a little deeper. So your last tarot card today is the Six of Dragonflies, which is the Six of Cups. Yeah. So the Six of Cups to me can represent our past, our memories, okay, nostalgia. So I definitely am feeling within the next 24 hours, because you guys have these Six of Dragonflies with the Hierophant, there is definitely some tradition, okay, that perhaps you have created for yourself, or someone, you know, perhaps your family has some sort of tradition. And I feel like whatever this tradition is, whatever this mundane activity is, okay, I feel like you're ready to put it in the past. I feel like you're ready to put it behind you. I feel like you're ready, pile number one, to sacrifice some tradition or mundane activity in order to seek something else out, in order to search for something else, in order to find some unconventional way on how to do something here. For some of you, intuitively, I am picking up a sense. You may be quitting a job here, okay, within the next 24 hours, or some sort of position. For some of you, this could be if you resonate with being in school, okay, perhaps you will be doing something along the lines of changing your major, okay, and perhaps your family, you know, you may resonate with a lot of people in your family kind of being interested in the same thing. And perhaps you, within the next 24 hours, you will be going against the grain in some way. Okay, and maybe switching some class schedules around, switching your major around. Take it how it resonates, pile number one. But my friends, I have your last oracle card here. This card should give you some solid advice on how to move forward. Oh, lovely. So you guys got the Wildflowers. So the Wildflowers, this card is from the Literary Witches Oracle deck. And in this deck, this card, I believe this card represents renewal, reawakening, and romance. So pile number one, within the next 24 hours, I definitely see a lot of great things coming your way here. Okay, with the Wildflowers card, I feel like whatever you're going to be switching around, okay, within the next 24 hours, it will be rewarding. It will be rewarding for you. Okay, with the Wildflowers card here, I like to also associate this card with romance. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, pile number one, you may resonate with really romancing this new idea, or really romancing, you know, some sort of plan that you have here, or some sort of change that you're willing to undergo in order for something more sacred to be brought back to you. Again, for some of you, perhaps this is you leaving one job, okay, finding the courage to leave a job that just isn't a good fit for you and pursuing something new here, right? Again, the Wildflowers card could also represent renewal and reawakening. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, pile number one, you're definitely being advised to rethink something, okay, to replan, to reorganize, things like that. So pile number one, I definitely see within the next 24 hours, you know, you following your gut, okay? And you feeling very confident and very, what's the word? Very content with how things are kind of going for you, okay? So pile number one, okay, let me know down in those comments below if the reading resonated, your thoughts. Even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a rose down there really does go a long way. If you found yourself enjoying the content, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And also, if you're interested in donating to the channel, to me, all that information is down below. However, it is not required, my friends. So only donate if you have the funds to do so. But most importantly, pile number one, have a fabulous next 24 hours, my friends, and I will catch you guys next time. Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading today, my friends. This reading is timeless, so whenever you come across the video is when this message is meant to be heard. But pile number two, this reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So my friends, let's take a look at what your first oracle card has to say. So this card is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And today you guys have gotten Mountains, withstand your ground. So mountains, withstand your ground. Pile number two, within the next 24 hours, perhaps you will be in a position where you will really have to be advocating for yourself, Okay, perhaps you'll be advocating for someone else. Take it how the reading is going to resonate. But pile number 2, I also associate mountains with going through hardship or going through some sort of challenging situation. It's very interesting to me, right? Because we have the mountain card here, and I have a painting up here that I did myself. And it's all about duality. So if I turn the card here, it kind of is reminding me of that. So yeah, pile number 2, I definitely am sensing within the next 24 hours, perhaps you will be put in some sort of position, okay, where although it may be tempting, okay, to associate with something or believe in something or someone, okay, or align with something, although that may be very tempting within the next 24 hours, I feel like you guys are really in a position where standing your ground is at the forefront of your mind. I definitely see, okay, someone, trying to be convinced of something. Like Spirit is giving me like a little visual right now, and I'm seeing someone trying to convince someone else of something, and the other person is just like, no, nope, this is what I want. This is what I believe in. This is who I am. So pile number 2, perhaps within the next 24 hours, you may resonate with going through something like that, or perhaps this may be describing something that you have been going through. However, take it how it's resonating, my friends, okay? But let's dive a little deeper. Your first tarot card today is the Sun card. Great. So the Sun card, this card is all about positivity, right? And it's really interesting too, because how I was talking about that duality and temptation, within the next 24 hours, pile number 2, I feel like you guys are going to be looking towards the sun here. And I feel like there's not going to be much in your energetic field to bring you down. I'm definitely sensing a lot of uplifting energy from this Sun card. So within the next 24 hours, pile number 2, I definitely see you looking on the bright side of things, okay? Trusting your own way, trusting your own discernment, okay? Beautiful energy here. So your second tarot card today, my friends, wow, is the Ten of Cups. So the Sun card and the Ten of Cups. Pile number 2, expect some positive change, a super positive shift within the next 24 hours. Okay, so the Ten of Cups does represent, ultimate fulfillment, ultimate joy. Okay, when it comes to our emotions, this is the card to get because this represents happiness, right? Positivity. The Ten of Cups could also be associated with family as well. So pile number 2, take it how it's resonating, my friends. But within the next 24 hours, I definitely see, okay, more positivity, more uplifting energies, people, situations entering your life here. So perhaps with this Mountain card, maybe you're actually in some sort of transition here, pile number 2. Okay, perhaps you are coming out of a place of healing, solitude. For some of you, I heard perhaps you had like a rough few days, a rough few weeks, whatever the case may be. I feel a huge shift coming your way, pile number 2, and I also feel like you're not expecting this. Okay, so within the next 24 hours, yes, I definitely see you standing firm in your power, in your position here. And as a result, more clarity, okay, illumination, happiness, joy, lightness is coming into your energetic field. So pile number 2, let's take a look at what your last tarot card has to say. So you guys have the Empress. Beautiful. So the Empress, again, okay, the word family keeps being brought up in my mind here because the Empress is a very, very much a motherly figure, right? And you guys also have the Ten of Cups, which is often associated with family as well. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, your family may be contacting you or getting involved in something or trying to uplift you or trying to help you out in some sort of way here, pile number 2. Only take that if it resonates, of course. But to me, this Empress cards represents fertility. Okay, I feel like within the next 24 hours, pile number 2, you're going to start recognizing all the seeds that you have been planting, all the positive, all the good seeds that you have been planting that perhaps you haven't even been realizing it. Again, I feel like within the next 24 hours, some serious light and positivity is going to hit you in the face. It's going to hit you right in the face, pile number 2. And I feel like I'm seeing someone like looking shocked or surprised. But yeah, I feel like within the next 24 hours, you're definitely going to be rewarded for your efforts here. Okay, for some of you, this reward could be something as simple as peace of mind, right? This reward could be something more material, financial. Okay, take it how it's resonating. But pile number 2, I have your last oracle card here. This card should give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So, oh, I love it. So you guys got the praying mantis. The praying mantis. So, wow, actually very interesting because well, first of all, in this deck, the praying mantis represents being witty, being fun, being playful. It could also represent manipulation, but I'm not really feeling that, okay, in your reading. More of like a charm, a charisma. And I often associate the praying mantis with Gemini energy. So pile number 2, you guys have a lot of duality in your reading, right? With the mountains card. Sorry I keep referencing this painting. I feel like it does fit into your reading today, so that's what we're gonna do. But pile number 2, you may resonate with being a Gemini here or having Gemini in your chart. However, it doesn't need to be the case. So within the next 24 hours, you guys are being advised to be fun, to be light on your feet, to be playful, okay? I feel like within the next 24 hours, remaining open-minded, okay? Remaining, what's the word? Remaining aware of your surroundings, okay, that wanted to come out. Only take that if it resonates. Remaining aware of your surroundings, interesting. Take it how it's resonating, pile number 2, but you're being advised to, have fun with this, okay, to be witty, to be a little silly, because you deserve to be, because you've earned it, right? You don't even need to earn you don't need to earn laughter or fun. That's just something that you give freely to yourself, right? So pile number 2, I hope this reading resonated here. Please, for me, let me know down in those comments below if it resonated, if it didn't, okay, or just your general thoughts. Even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a rose really does go a long way down there. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And if you're feeling called to donate, pile number 2, all that information is down below. However, it is not required, so only do so if you have the funds, my friends. But most importantly, pile number 2, have a very positive and uplifting next 24 hours. I definitely see a lot of positive change for your highest good occurring here. Again, it is going to be, for some of you here, it may be a little bit of a shock, it may be a little bit of a surprise, but either way, it's going to bear fruit, okay? Pile number 2, have a fabulous next 24 hours, my friends, and I will catch you guys next time. Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading today, my friends. This reading is timeless, so whenever you come across the video is when this message is meant to be heard. But pile number 3, welcome to your reading. This reading should give you some insight on what is going to be popping for you within the next 24 hours. So my friends, I have this top card here. This card is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's take a look at what it wants to tell us. So you guys have Drum with Dream and Journey. Drum with Dream and Journey. So pile number 3. I just heard a phrase from Spirit. Perhaps you will be following the beats of your own drum. An interesting thing about drums as well is the intensity, okay? The intensity when multiple people are banging on the drums in a synchronized fashion, right? Like I'm having a visual of like a line of people and they're all just playing the drums the same exact way. And although they're doing, the same exact beat, it's intensifying it. So pile number 3, who knows, perhaps within the next 24 hours, you may feel highly inclined to, to get your hands on some sort of musical instrument. But for the majority of you here, I'm definitely like sensing following the beat of the drum. Perhaps you will be following the beat of your own drum, or perhaps you will be joining beats with other drums, okay? Take it how it's going to resonate, my friends. But let's dive a little deeper. Your first tarot card today is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, this card represents, feeling that heavy weight on your shoulders. Okay, this could represent some sort of burden, whether it be your own or other people's, okay? Take it how it resonates. But pile number 3, within the next 24 hours, I'm definitely sensing a cleansing of some kind occurring for you. Okay, perhaps you will be, this is just intuitive, not this is all intuitive right now, but perhaps you will be doing something like saging your house, okay, giving yourself some sort of cleansing, salt bath, something like that, because I definitely see pile number 3, a lot of energy, okay, a lot of stagnant energy or knotted up energy surrounding you, and I feel like for the majority of you, it doesn't really belong to you. Okay, so if you weren't planning on doing some sort of cleansing, okay, even if it's just within your own body, right? A detox, fasting for 7 hours, only drinking water and really detoxing all those toxins out of your body, right? Exercise, whatever the case may be, I definitely see the need, at the very least, pile number 3, to cleanse, because I feel like this Ten of Wands is representing other people's burdens, other people's problems, other people's toxic situations. And although I'm not saying that, these people are bad, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying these people can't be close to you. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is there needs to be more boundaries when it comes to taking on other people's issues, taking on other people's situations. Because what can end up happening, pile number 3, is if we take too much on, out of love, of course, from these people that we care about, we have very little room left to carry our own wands, right? So pile number 3, I definitely see, okay, this drum beating really, really intensely here. And at the same time, all these wands are going to be falling down. So take that how it resonates. Okay, perhaps you will be doing some sort of cleansing. Perhaps you will be confronting someone here and giving their situation back. Take it how it resonates, my friends. But your second tarot card today is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, very interesting. The Page of Swords to me could often represent communication. Okay, this is a page, so page energies are very student-like, right? They're very little energies. So to me, perhaps within the next 24 hours, someone will want to spark a conversation. Okay, perhaps someone will want to open up a new door with you. I'm hearing from Spirit. Take it how it resonates. But keep in mind, pile number 3, that with this Ten of Wands here, I am feeling, whether this be a lot on your plate or a lot of other people's food on your plate, take it how it resonates, but I definitely see the need to let go of some wands here, to let go of some burdens, of some stuff on your plate in order for something to come in, for something to be communicated to you. This could be some sort of opportunity, pile number 1. This could be some helpful information, advice, or perhaps this could just be representing some, some good old-fashioned support. Take it how it's going to resonate, pile number 3. But yeah, I definitely see the need to release here, to relieve, to release, okay? So your last tarot card today, my friends, is the Ace of Dragonflies, which is the Ace of Cups. Interesting. So the Ace of Cups, this is an ace, okay? So this is big energy, major energy, and the cups rule over our emotions, right? So pile number 3, the Ace of Cups represents an overwhelming feeling of some kind. This could be an overwhelming feeling of joy, sorrow, whatever the case may be, right? Intuitively, I am picking up here, perhaps within the next 24 hours, pile number 3, if you do resonate with having a lot on your plate, perhaps it's been affecting you intensively. Perhaps it's been affecting you, affecting you. I said infecting. I mean, who knows? It could be infecting you, right? Take it how it resonates. I definitely see the need to shift your perspective, to shift your focus, because within the next 24 hours, pile number 3, I definitely see, perhaps for some of you with the whole drum thing, perhaps you may resonate with being, in a position where, you're playing the same beat with multiple people. And perhaps that's what has been causing all of this burdens and, negativity to pile up, okay? And it has been overwhelming. So within the next 24 hours, I definitely see you taking action, some sort of action here, pile number 3, to start following the beat of your own drum, okay? If your dream doesn't align with the other people's dreams, perhaps you were just on a different journey, right? Yeah, so I definitely see something being communicated here. The word closure just came to my mind as well, so only take that if it resonates. But pile number 3, this is your last oracle card here. This card is from the Literary Witches Oracle deck. So let's see what advice it has for us. Ooh, interesting. So you guys got the noose. Okay, so the noose. So it is in the advice position, which is interesting because the noose often represents things like fears, anxieties, feeling overwhelmed, right? Yeah, feeling overwhelmed. Within the next 24 hours, pile number 3, I feel like with this being your advice card, you are being advised to start paying more attention. What is overwhelming you, right? What is causing all of these overwhelming feelings, and to start taking action and start making the changes necessary, okay, for you to start following the beat of your own drum again. Pile number 3, I am picking up also, perhaps for some of you, you have just forgotten. Perhaps you haven't even realized that you have been following someone else's beat for so long because of how overwhelming this energy is, okay? So pile number 3, within the next 24 hours, okay, expect to become more aware of the situation, okay? Expect to start putting things together here and start saying, okay, so this is making me feel this way. Perhaps I should do something to help shift that, or perhaps I should cut something out of my daily routine or my life, whatever the case may be. I feel like what has been bringing you an overwhelming feeling of anxiety or distress, I feel like that you're going to be becoming aware of that, pile number 3. And again, with this Page of Swords, you're taking the baby steps necessary to start cutting things out of your life. This Page of Swords, again, perhaps you are going to be communicating to yourself, okay? The Page of Swords could also, to me, represent self-reflection. So take it how it's going to resonate, pile number 3. But within the next 24 hours, all in all, okay, I definitely see a lot of positive things happening, pile number 3, but I do want to point out that even though it may not feel positive, okay, in the moment, give it a chance, because I definitely just see someone really stressed out here, just super stressed out, okay? So take what you can from the situation, pile number 3, okay, and leave what is no longer serving you, because you deserve to, to follow your own dream, to follow your own path, okay? So pile number 3, I believe that's all I'm seeing in your spread today, my friends. If the reading resonated for me, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a rose down below. All 3 of these things really go a long way. If you are feeling called to donate, all that information is down below as well. However, it is not required, friends, and only do so if you have the funds. But most importantly, pile number 3, have a very uplifting next 24 hours, okay, my friends, and I will catch you guys in the next video.